Hey, how is it going? Today is Thursday, June 4th. Another warm one today. It was definitely warm out. I had to go mow our last Springfield location, and then I had to reattach a baseboard tile that had come loose, and then I replaced a couple of broken tiles around the fryers. I'm probably going to have to go back and regrout them just because people aren't careful. Even if you put a piece of cardboard down and saying, hey, there's new tile here, watch out, leave this in place, blah, blah, blah. Never fails. You come back and then, the grout's messed up because they were stepping on it before everything's set. But what can you do? I mean, it's a restaurant. You just deal with it. What I've learned is because time is of the essence. You can't have it's one of those things. If you attach the tiles with either like a mastic, pre-made mastic, or like liquid nails or something like that, and you put it in place, yeah, you could just cover it and then wait and come back maybe the next day and grout it. But then there's a chance that then when they step on it, the tile itself is going to shift or get broken because there's not that grout around it to really hold it. So I found it's better to just put that stuff on, set it in place, wait a few minutes, and then grout it. And I mix the grout so it's not real wet. I mix it so that it's almost starting to dry out already when I'm pushing it in, as then it don't take as long to set. And then I do that, but normally what happens, especially floor tiles, they get stepped on, whatever, even if it's under cardboard, the tiles do shift a little bit, so it messes the grout up. So eventually, the substrate underneath the tile and the tile itself will be, the mastic I used will set between the two, and the tiles won't shift anymore. But since the grout's messed up, then I have to come back and clean it off a little bit and then fill it in with the grout. And then the second time around, I don't have to worry. It's not a big deal if they step on it because it's covered and the tile's not shifting. But it's kind of a pain in the butt. But it has to be done because if you have broken tiles and we get a rub inspection, then they get docked points for it. So I did one little section, and next time I go back, there's like I think two other broken tiles a little ways down. I'm going to do them. I didn't want to do too big of an area, hoping that maybe they would avoid stepping on the small area, but probably not likely. Anyway, that was my day. Now I'm home. Well, I stopped over at my mom's house because my daughter, she has a bit of a drive to get to work early in the morning, especially on the mornings that she opens. So rather than make that longer drive on Friday mornings when she has to go in early, she just stays over at my mom's house, so her grandma, because there's an extra room there. So she was over there, and she had a couple questions about her car. Just a couple little things. She was hearing a kind of a clunk sound when she'd hit bumps and stuff. And it wasn't, from the inside, it wasn't real easy to tell whether it was kind of universal or whether it was like from one wheel in particular. But to me, it just sounded like maybe there's something with the suspension, maybe a shock in particular, that it's showing its age, wear and tear, and it's something that she'll probably need to look at getting replaced. Then she was talking about hearing this little, like almost like a hum sound at times, in particular when she was braking. I myself, after hearing it, I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. I think it's just a noise that the vehicle makes when you're applying the brakes, and that pressure the brake pressure. But I told her, if it starts getting worse, or if you notice you're starting to have some issues, then you got a 2-year warranty. There's no, I can't say for sure whether that would be something that would be covered under her warranty, but I mean, if you got a 2-year warranty, if you notice it's getting worse, then take it someplace and go from there. And then the other thing is, I know it sounds like what all this stuff. She just got the car, but it's a 2018. Anytime you buy a used car, especially not to knock independent dealers, especially those that actually work on cars and stuff. Most of them are, I think, legit and decent people. But it's a risk you always run with just any used car, is that there may be some issues. Reality, you can kind of deal with that if you buy a new car. You think of all the times you see them recalling stuff because there's an issue with something with brand new cars. So, but the other thing was that when she was looking at the car, like half the display, where the radio and the climate controls and everything else, only half of it showing up. So they ordered a brand new one from Jeep. And installed it, and it works fine, but the anti-theft thing is still engaged on it, and the code that they had to put in it to open it up to where she could use the radio and the Sirius XM that was included with her warranty for 2 years, she can't use it right now because the damn code won't work. So she's kind of waiting on the guy to figure out what the deal is and get a code that'll allow her to use it. I think I'm going to Google and see if there's something we can do ourselves. And then the only other thing, and this is the one thing I said after looking at things she was concerned about. The one thing I said, well, it's definitely something you need to probably take it someplace and get it fixed. It looks as though like the hood mechanism, inside to pop the hood works, and the hood pops up. But, most hoods have that catch. That you have to go in, you have to, there's a lever somewhere along it you have to push, and it releases wherever the catch is so you can open the hood. It's a safety mechanism. Smart. Well, that little lever, it seems like either it just came unattached or it maybe the cable snapped, because when you push it, there's no resistance at all, and you can actually see on the left side of the hood, looking at the hood, technically if you're in the car it'd be the right side, you can see where it's latched, and there's no way to disengage it. So I would imagine a Jeep dealer would know some way to get in there. They probably have a special tool or something they can get in there and disengage it to open the hood and then run a new cable for it. So I told her that, that's a priority. That's something you definitely need to get fixed. But overall, it runs great. She's happy. I'm happy. All right. Anyway, I'm babbling. All right, let's open up to Deadpool. This is the 2025 Topps Chrome Deadpool. I've seen a few people open these. I don't think I've seen anybody pull an autograph, though. I have seen them pull some decent numbered parallels. But who doesn't like the Deadpool movies? I mean, weren't they great? I mean, I really liked the first one. The second one, I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I would have to give like the first one a little bit of an edge. Now, of course, the most recent one, Deadpool and Wolverine, I think is probably definitely my favorite. And I'm sure we'll be seeing Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool for a little while, I would imagine. I mean, why knock a good thing, right? So it says find 2 exclusive mini diamond base card parallels. Find Marvel Comics cards, including 2 exclusive Deadpool icons inserts per box. And looks like that's all it says. So, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, looks like 7 packs. Kind of an odd number, isn't it? Here we go. Let's dive in and see what we got. And then I'm going to go down and eat, watch a little TV, and then go to bed. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. And of course we love Topps Chrome because, I mean, they're Chrome. Who doesn't like Chrome? Of course, a lot of these will be actual scenes from the movie. So we got the Hiding from the TVA. One pile over here. Oh, that's a good one. We got X-23. Of course, Daphne Keene. Definitely be seeing more of her. Taking matters into his own hands. I think that's right at the beginning also. And we have, looks like a comics card. Cover stars. So this is one of the inserts. It's got kind of a, the chrome on it is kind of a refractor. Cover stars card from Deadpool Chrome. That's a cool one. I like that. Alright, nothing outrageous there. Alright, pack number 2. Oh, we got some color in this one. We have Cassandra Nova. That one's got a, probably can't see it on camera. Like right down, like a little bit below her waist, from especially on the silver part. If you put it in the light just right, you can see kind of a line. And there's like one little like dimple. Oh, that was just like a piece of dust or something. If it was one little, that's probably just like something in the production run. Not a whole lot you can do about that. Finding the Cavalrine. How many people freaked out when they saw Henry Cavill or Cavill? He does make a good Wolverine. I mean, and Deadpool was right. DC did really do him wrong. I mean, all right. Here we have. No, let me throw it on the ground first. Slip right on my fingers. We just have Deadpool. That's a cool card, though. I like that one. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting like some kind of frame or something. And some of my like Marvel cards, I think I'm gonna frame and then just put them up somewhere. Like a bunch of them in a frame. Here we have a numbered. Looks like 151 out of 250. We have Blade. And on camera it looks blue, but it is a deep purple is what it is. That is cool. It'd be better if it was a little bit lower number. I like to see stuff that's numbered like 100 and less. Let's see here. We have I think we have a silver hollow in this. We've got Blob. We've got Caught in the Action. Here's the silver hollow. Fleeing the TVA. Get that little bit of rainbow effect on it. And Ready for Round 2. That's when they were fighting in the what was that? Was it an Odyssey, right? If they were that car, was it a Honda? I could be wrong. Alright, pack number 4. Oh, I think it's just a silver hollow. Oh, it's got looks like it's got a gold border. Oh, I see sparkles too. on a different card. This might be a decent pack. We have John Favreau, a.k.a. Happy Hogan. Pyro's Fury. Oh, we got a Sparkle. Not numbered. But we have the Juggernaut. That's pretty cool. And we have Lady Deadpool. That's the one that's got gold on, well, yellow. I guess it's yellow, not really gold. But then the chrome part of it on the edges is got that kind of silver hollow refractor. So far, probably the numbered card is the best one. Although I like the Juggernaut one. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we might have something in here, maybe. We've got Cable. That's a cool one too. They're really nice looking cards. X-23. Deadpool Icon, the Gambit. That's got like a refractor. That's pretty cool. And Wade Wilson with his hairpiece that he stapled to his head. All right, I see another sparkle. Oh, maybe those are probably the mini diamond, right? The sparkly ones are probably the mini diamond. It said you would normally get 2 of them. An all-out brawl. Wolverine. Patrolling the Void. So that's the... I don't think much of that one. And we have cover stars again. That's pretty nice. Alright, last pack. Will we pull something out of here that'll just be absolutely positively amazing? Doesn't look like it. We got Unstoppable. Enjoying his new threads. Deadpool Icon Cable. That's pretty cool. And the last card is Variant Madness. Alright. Well, obviously probably that Blade numbered to 250 is probably the best card as far as value. And yeah, I mean that is a pretty sick looking card. I mean, like I said, you can't see the purple, how purple it is, but it is like a deep purple. Not like the band. Okay? Good band though. Deep purple. Seen them a few times in concert. Alright. Well, there we go. That was a blaster box of the Topps Chrome Deadpool. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Deadpool movies? In particular, Deadpool and Wolverine. How would you rate it against the other two? And if you haven't seen it, by all means, do yourself a favor. Even if you're not a comic book fan, do yourself a favor and watch that movie. It is amazing. Alright. Well, that's it. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so you have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because coming up next, I'm going to do the blaster box of 2025 Topps Chrome, just Marvel. So we will see if maybe we pull maybe an auto out of it. And that's on over this weekend. I will be doing the video for the Costco Don Russ football bundle. See what we pull out of there. We have some high potential there. Alright, till next time, see ya.